Trying to figure this out. Just one moment, guys. Money. Anyways, we'll do the intro. What it is, you guys, it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the drummer like prison life. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Hoping. Because you got to hold your breath for justice. To see justice before it all fades to black. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, guys, I'm coming through today. What's the date? November the 24th, 2025. Okay, so I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I've been up all night. I finally did end up getting out there to see my cousin. And we got back off the road. We left there at 4 a.m. The kids kind of kept me up all night. So then I thought once I got home at 4 a.m. that I would be able to go straight to sleep. No, I could not go straight to sleep. I had to watch my niece and nephew. They came earlier than I expected. And then upon them leaving, my grandchildren woke up and I have just been all day. And then another stressful situation with that complex that I thought was done, but you can never be done, girl. They call me coming back again about that. So it's been back to back to back. This takes me back to when I used to be at Walmart working overnight. And I was a single mother by force, not choice, and not able to come home and sleep during the day. Oh my gosh. So it gets to a point where you're like, let me just get up. Let me just get up because I'm not going to get anything done. But last night I was watching this video. And I tell you, every time I try to reconsider my content, it just another story, another story. So I said, let's just get up, review this story, and get my day going. Because at this point, I'm not finna get sleep. It's like 1:30 p.m. I am so tired. So we just gonna ride out today, since it is my last day off for the week. And we're gonna review this video. Okay, so let's start over. This is from Indisputable. Y'all know that channel. Um, what is this doing? Oh, I'm using my daughter's phone, so I'm kind of lost. It's doing the most. Okay, please stop. Okay. Okay. So let's watch this. Wrongfully convicted man, BLK man, it says, awarded 80 million. Now you're gonna find the kicker though about this 80 million that he's being awarded. Okay, so let's go. It is a 10-minute video. I do get long-winded. I am so sorry. I will try not to chime in as much, but I can always do a part two if I need to. But I just want to bring this story to you guys. Okay, here we go.
$80 million awarded to a man because he was falsely accused and convicted of murder. Here's the thing. He won't see it because he passed on.
Now, I tell y'all about these wrongful convictions almost every day in life. And I actually found some scriptures about how we are supposed to fight for the wrongfully incarcerated and to free the captives. Girl, because I do go money. This is not funny. Oh, God. Okay. It is so hard doing this content, I promise you. But I found scriptures that we are supposed to fight for the wrongfully convicted and to set the captives free. I am going to go over those scriptures once I get my notes together with you guys. because I do go back and forth with my content. Like, am I really supposed to be doing this? Like, please, like, but anytime I try to get away from it, it's another story. It's another detriment. It's another family broken. But the thing is, I tell you that there are many that are on D row that are wrongfully incarcerated, and then there are those that get um, exonerated post mortem. Post mortality, they get exonerated, and this is what happened in this man's case. So they awarded. It's so sad because it happened in the 70s, but they awarded his family. And now they're coming back saying, wait, we know you were wrongfully convicted and all. We took your whole life or most of your life. But 80 million is a little bit too much. Now, I do not agree with that. So let's listen to this story and let's try to start again.
But the estate, the family, full mass. I have a story to tell you. Jury awarded $1 million to the estate of Mr. Daryl Boyd. You need to know the story of Mr. Boyd. Only convicted, conviction, 1976 murder.
The year my older sister was born, 1976, that long ago.
Returned after he spent nearly a quarter century in prison for something that he never did. So Daryl Boyd, one of the group of black
hopefully I can get a hold of a laptop and possibly try to edit this because this is really sloppy. This is a million interruptions.
So yeah.
And then the ad just won't skip. There's no skip for the ad.
Arrested for the murder of Mr. William Crawford, sometimes the Buffalo Five. Sued in 2022 seeking damages and alleging Buffalo police investigators, the county prosecutors, had failed to disclose more than a dozen pieces of evidence that pointed to other suspects. That's called against the law.
There you go. I told you the first thing to go is your exculpatory evidence. Each case of wrongful conviction, I'm telling you, they have the same things linking them together. They're the same practices that are returning wrongful convictions, but we don't want to form.
It also alleged investigators coerced witnesses to give false statements pointing to Boyd.
I told you that they make allegedly the eyewitnesses, even though the leading causes of wrongful convictions are eyewitness misidentification and prosecutorial misconduct. And do understand that wrongful convictions start with wrongful arrest. All the same bottom line factors in each one of these cases.
That is felony. It's the law.
So he's pointing out that the only lawbreakers are those that break the law to get these wrongful convictions. They violate constitutional rights, human rights. They violate all of that stuff to get these unlawful convictions, and then they make them stand forever because they have to continue to cover it. They have to continue to obstruct the justice to keep them in standing, because I can almost guarantee he tried to appeal. He tried to alleviate himself through courts, and he was met with opposition on every side. For it to take that much of his life, that is way too long. And then to be gone, you spent your life fighting for this. Your life, it's not replaceable. I don't care if you give me 80 million, it is not replaceable. I would even say $1 billion ain't replaceable for taking your life. You have one life on this earth, and to have to spend it in prison for something you did not do. It causes a toll on you and your family. It causes so much. And I don't know.
Inappropriate or false comments, the arguments, that's called scripture is against.
I didn't hear what he said. That's
Closing
called.
arguments, that's called law. The only lawbreakers
Mm-hmm.
are the public servants
The one that's
who are
keeping
paid
you safe.
taxpayer dollars.
My money.
Yes, they are the
My
only
money
lawbreakers.
and your money to keep innocent people in prison allegedly. They could be doing a lot better with that money.
Or quote, if not for the misdeeds of defendants, Floyd would not have been prosecuted.
So I tell you
Prison.
guys that as well. If you want the truth, you have to keep your hands off of it. The truth needs no manipulation. They manipulate the process. Like the whole process is manipulated, like from beginning to end, from the arrest records to the arrest records being allegedly amended to when it goes into the prosecutor's hands and to where they're taking out, like I call when they extract they take out the exculpatory evidence. That's like giving me a roadmap from here to, let's say, Chicago, but you cut holes all through my map, so my map is Swiss cheesed up, but you still want me to get to the verdict of truth, but you got too many holes in it. If you run me those holes back, fill those holes back in, I could make a just decision. Y'all, this is too much because her phone is asking for a password again. I'm gonna stop here. I'm so sorry, guys. This video did not come out. Y'all know I try my best. I do try my best. I can give you that, right? But it's kind of all over the place at the moment. I don't edit. I ain't got time to edit no more, but I will see if I can get a laptop. And when we have the proper time to sit down, we're going to come back to this video. But I just wanted to start somewhere. And like Miss Wisdom Speaks Life, because she her group has been really like her channel and everything. She has a group that be on live and stuff. I've been really inspired to start telling my testimonies, right? And this is part of my testimony. Being a prison wife, an OG prison wife, even though that's a horrible name, that's a horrible thing to have to claim. But it is what I am. And I mean, God has me in these shoes for some reason. Now, I do understand what Miss Prophet Tiara was saying, that we don't want to come into alignment with being a prison wife. So I'm still praying for my new channel name. But until then, I'm still the OG prison wife. And even if I change my channel name, my husband's still locked up behind them doors, for time being. So still praying on that. But this is a big part of my testimony. And I know my whole family could have been drugged through this mud to keep y'all safe. One, my family destroyed to keep you safe. But two, it was not done for me to keep my mouth closed. I have to talk about it. And like Miss Wisdom Speak Life says, she says, start where you are. You may be a perfectionist. You may want to look a certain way. I may want it to shape up my look. Money, when you gonna do my eyebrows? Like for real. I might want my little eyebrows in order. Right? I might want my face put on, might want my little going to bed dreads to be something done to before I, put the camera in my face. But the actual when real life is going and these stories are dropping, who got time for all of that? More than being aesthetically pleasing, I am trying to be pleasing to the Lord, to his purpose that he gave me to fight for those that are wrongfully incarcerated. All right, guys, I will talk to you a little bit later. All right. It's your girl Cadillac.